So, what do we got going on? We're gonna have fun today. So okay, I'm almost done with actually this peach, but that's okay because then I have just the regular one, which is fine. Then this is what you do, guys. So I have all my ice in here, and then we pour it in here. Okay, but anyways, we're going to talk about Gabby Hanna today. And then I also wanted to talk about Dustin Daley, Petty Page, Nick Snyder, Ashlee, Lillie. Jeez, that's like a lot of people. That whole Twitter drama, because a lot of people were like, Dustin's in the wrong, and blah, blah, blah. But we'll get to that. But first, Gabby Hanna. So Gabby Hanna, like what, a few hours ago, uploaded a video. It was like 5 minutes and change. And it was about how she was trying to explain to us and showing us with receipts that Alex James is a liar. Now, I already believed her, if I'm just being honest with you. This was one of those things to where it was kind of like Trisha Paytas. Hi, Diana. It was kind of like Trisha Paytas, where we already knew, like, let's be real. One, Trisha and Gabby Hanna are the same. But we knew Trisha Paytas was trolling, that most likely Trisha, I'm sure anything Gabby showed us, you know, Trisha Paytas did text her. So it was one of those things to where Alex is a liar. But the problem is that Gabby is so fixated on proving to us, like she was, that her and Trisha are best friends. The problem is Gabby is so fixated on letting us know, guys, you know, Jessi, she's still friends with Alex. She has every right to do that. Once again, Gabby Hanna is not seeing the big picture here. Hi, Jessica. Love your videos. New sub here. Loving your videos. Thanks, girl. But yeah, so I think that, you know, once again, we can see, and I'll tell you guys straight up, Alex James is a damn liar. I'll tell you that straight up. But, Gabby Hanna seems to be missing the whole point, because if you watched Jessi's video, and I covered Jessi's video, if you watched it, you would know that Jessi was like, look, I forgave Alex because he actually did apologize. You know, Alex, you know, I don't know how many years later or months later, but at some point Alex did say to Jessi, because Jessi states this in her video, that, hey, I didn't, you know, it was stupid of me to be friends with Curtis, you know, while I was friends with you. Like, you know, Alex knows how to apologize. So that's the difference. So no matter all the receipts Gabby wants to throw at us, like, look, you know, Alex was still friends with Jessi while he was friends with Curtis and did all these collabs with Curtis and went on a tour with Curtis. I mean, she just shows us all these receipts. That's what it was. She was showing us receipts of Alex, you know, doing a bunch of collabs, being on tour with Curtis, hanging out with Curtis numerous times, you know, and Jessi not having a problem with it. But Jessi already explained herself. Now, I will state that you can tell that Gabby was listening to people, or at least someone told her that, hey, you should probably not ever mention Curtis Lepore. And so she didn't. She has not yet mentioned Curtis, which is nice, you know. So she's done. It seems like she's not talking about Jessi's trauma anymore. So that's something to look at. But I just felt like that whole video, it was only 5 minutes. It really was a waste of time, if you ask me, because that's not what we care about. And I know Gabby wants to tell her truth, but, you know, and I've stated this, I think, in yesterday's live too, Gabby doesn't know how to apologize to things, and that's why we're all rolling our eyes, even when she is presenting us with realistic receipts of why we actually should, you know, give Alex James a side eye. You know what I mean? Like, she's giving us these receipts, but it's so hard for us to even listen to her, because she made this huge burp, and her excuse me was so quiet. She keeps saying, yes, I did apologize, but at the end of the day, it's like, no, girl, you know, your apologies are shit, and that's why we don't care that as much. But to be honest with you, you know, with this 5-minute video, Gabby Hanna had some receipts. Let me read some comments. My blood is boiling just from seeing Gabby's title. From Raymond. Hey yo, I love your take on things. Agreed. Hi, Pico Fruit. Hanny, hey, yay, so happy to catch you doing a live. Alyssa Marie, hey y'all, hey. Brittany, Gabby said a fan made this latest video. Huh, really? A fan made this? Whatever, Gabby. Reheat the pasta. That's what a nice YouTube name, Reheat the Pasta. I just don't care about Alex. I don't think Alex being Alex has anything to do with Gabby and her abhorrent behavior. London edits. Hi. Which vid? That doesn't make any sense for her to do that, haha, but I wouldn't be surprised considering her weird relationship with her mega stans. Oh, I guess Pico Fruit. I guess it must be the video that Gabby posted today that was made by a fan. I mean, I guess I can see how that's possible. Hey, Kiana, Lorene. I don't think you can apologize by living with your best friends, blank. After finding out about the TMZ article, Alex also heard him out, which is what everyone's mad about for just my opinion. Hi, the word murder. Hi. Okay, so look, like I said, and once again, it comes down to, and I think the bigger picture can be missed here. We, guys, all of us, in my opinion, we can't tell Jessi who she could be friends with. You know what I mean? Like, we can't tell. We don't know. Hi, Oliver Parker. Thank you. Love your videos. She needs to leave Jessi alone. That's true. We can't. The problem is with Gabby is that we can't tell. We can't tell. Gabby has a problem of wanting to force people to see the way how she views things. Like, she can't tell Jessi who she could be friends with, just like she can't tell Trisha Paytas that they were best friends. Granted, Trisha Paytas was a damn liar, but, you know, she can't tell Jessi, you should be as equally as mad at Alex as you are at me. Now, granted, can she think that? Is her feelings valid AF? Of course. You know, of course it is. But maybe, in my opinion, I think, you know, I said this yesterday too, that I truly believe Jessi never really forgave Gabby to begin with. So, but it doesn't excuse Gabby. That's just how I feel about it. So, I'm just going to go through some things. I took some screenshots, you know, got some notes, just to really cover base. So, Gabby starts the video with Alex James was still living collabing with Curtis for months after the TMZ article came out. And she does show these receipts, how Curtis Lepore, he actually posts up some tweets or whatever, and he actually posted, yay, Alex James, he's going to be living with me for 10 days or whatever. And I guess that was after the TMZ article. And okay, we get it. Like, I totally believe Alex James is a liar. But she's so busy arguing over, you know, Jessi's actions that she's not even, it's like she's unconsciously doing it. She's not even looking at her own actions. Not once can she's so busy talking about other people, but how many times has she talked about the tweets that she posted? She swims over that quickly. She sprints over that quickly, you know? And, you know, let's forget about the tweets that I started, the apologist tweets that I started back in, what, 2014 or whatever the hell it was. Let's forget about that and let's focus on other things. And that's why her mind can be, in my opinion, is sometimes so twisted, because it's like she's, you know, let's avoid my actions and let's like pay attention to other people's actions. And that's how it's always going to be with her. She's always going to twist the narrative. She's always going to twist the story to make sure that everything, it fits in her favor. Feel me? So that was really, let me see. However, turns out he publicly lied about blah, blah, blah. So all of this, guys, these are just screenshots of everything I just told you guys. She deflects, Alyssa Marie says. She deflects so hard. That is true. Anne Marie's closet. I'm so exhausted just keeping up with this. I don't understand how Gabby has energy after all this to be so. That's not like, you know, if I was Gabby, she's still on this. Oh my gosh, guys. I just realized I did not read a description. Was there a description? Probably was. Let's see. Because no one reads the damn description. She knows that. Let's see. The description. Oh, let's read this description. Okay, so she has a little description here. Let's read it. I always forget that. Author's note. This video was made and sent to me by a fan who's seen the truth from the start. They wish to remain anonymous, but I am so effing grateful to them for taking the time to do this. Thank you so much to everyone who supported me through the lies and supported me through everything. She's so delusional. I can't tell you how much your support has meant to me through the years. Alex James and Jessi Smiles are best friends, and his actions should call Jessi's character into question. They have a lot in common. They both are liars. They're both obsessed with... She thinks everyone... Isn't there a problem when you think everyone is obsessed? How many times can you say you're obsessed with me? For real, how many times can one be like, her public image is pretty much non-existing right now, Raymond? Yeah, that's true. How many times can you say that you're obsessed with me? Like, there's not that many people that are obsessed with you. There's not that many people who are against you. There's not that many people who, you know, are wronging you. It's like, and she calls, and she knows she's the common denominator. Like, because of her damn Twitter name. So, I don't know. Anyway, she goes on to say, they've spent years... They spent years obsessing over and harassing me, and I've always held my tongue. You are the company you keep. Birds of a feather flock together. All that shit. Delusional. Delusional. Okay. I just had to drink some, like, club soda. I'm gonna have the rest of this, like, little peach Crown Royal if you are the age 21 years of age or older. She really said she held her tongue. That's what I'm trying to say. She doesn't, like, that's how you know someone's somewhat, like, they're not right. Their mind isn't there when they're like, I hold my tongue. What tongue did you hold? You lit the damn internet on fire. And then, I'm surprised. You know what I'm surprised? I'm surprised YouTube didn't get involved. I really, truly thought they were. But then, honestly, would we know if they did? I mean, we knew YouTube got involved. And I've always used, like, Keemstar and Ethan Klein because they were very vocal about it. But I'm just putting some ice in my whiskey. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to pour the rest of this whiskey. Too many opportunities to do the right thing. She has messed up every chance. I don't think we'll forget this. No, and it's like, what is she going to do after this? You know? Where is she going to go? I mean, I kind of don't care because I'm sure she has... YouTube really needs to step in. I think this has gone too far. It has, but you know what? She's learning something. So maybe, would we know though if YouTube stepped in or not? Because, you know, the only reason why we knew about Keemstar and Ethan Klein is because they told us, you know what I mean? They were very vocal about it. And that was some kind of crazy nonsense because they were getting both of their sponsorships, both of their sponsorships taken away. So I was kind of like, y'all are crazy. You guys are like trying to lose each other money. Like, that was some stupid, that's some stupid beef. She always says she's going to leave the internet, but I don't know. I think she might leave, and I think she's going to get bored and come back and probably do story times. I don't know. She'll do something. I'm worried this could have consequences for her and her mental health. Yeah. But people always get on me about, why do you keep talking about Gabby Hanna? And I talk about her because, one, I made the commitment since day one that I was going to be covering her series. And two, it's like, it's not fair for, mind you, the comments are off. You know, how is it okay for you to tell your truth with the damn comments off? Like, how are we supposed to respond to your truth? How are you supposed to connect to the people who you're trying to deliver the message to when you've given us no outlets to really share anything with you because you turned the comments off? So, yeah, I'm going to be doing a review on it. I'd be inclined to believe that if the story she told didn't change. Yeah, and I wasn't here for when she was like, I wasn't even friends with Jessi like that. Like, which one is it? Were you friends to the fact that you were able, she gave you a place to stay and you were in her living room living on her air mattress and you guys were so friends and close and were doing collabs together? Were you guys close? I mean, were you friends to the point where, you know, you decided that you were gonna just hang with her and, you know, like, not engage with other people because you were on Jessi's side? Or were you not friends to where, you know, oh my gosh, we only were friends for just a few months and that was it and I barely even knew her? Like, which one is it? Like, she went back and forth with that shit. I'm like, so wait, now you're saying you guys weren't even friends to begin with. Like, she just doesn't even know a story to choose sometimes. Like, it's so... And you know what amazes me the most? Peyton, how he just quietly stepped away from this. And I thought it was really smart on his part to really just leave. And it was clear as day. She told us the reason why they're not together is because of her series. Like, he didn't want to be involved in that, and people were leaving me messages to his family and things like that. Facts. But the next thing I really wanted to talk about that I received a lot of hate on, a lot of mean comments on, but I kind of said what I said. With the whole Dustin Daley, Petty Page, and Ashlee, Lillie, and Nick Snyder. So if you don't know about that beef, so long story short, Ashlee, Lillie, she posted up a tweet, and it was something along the lines of how she saw Gabby Hanna's series before it came out. And she was saying, plot twist, Creepshow Art was sending all of Gabby Hanna's, like, the secret link to her series to all these other people, bashing Gabby Hanna, saying how crazy she was. And the whole point of this tweet was for Ashlee, Lillie. The whole point, or the reason why Ashlee tweeted this out, was to let us know that Creepshow Art is just as insane as Gabby Hanna. Now, Dustin Daley posted and was like, well, plot twist, you knew about Gabby Hanna's series, and basically you did nothing, and you're just as bad as Gabby Hanna. And Ashlee was like, no, I only saw the Rice Gum. I didn't see any of her other series. I didn't see the one where she was talking about commentary channels. I didn't see that one. And, Dustin Daley responded back, oh, now it's convenient that you're saying which one that you didn't see. Now, when I reported on this video or commented on this video, my feelings were Dustin had a point, and mind you, I want to keep in mind, I really want to remind people that, because so many people were like, oh my gosh, you're just sucking their asses or whatever, and excuse me, and I just want to make a point. It was like almost a month ago to where I made a whole entire video dedicated to Dustin about how I thought he was a bully. So why, there's no sucking ass here. This is just my opinion. I felt that, Ashlee's comments were up for speculation. Now, keep in mind, I'm not about to sit here and do a deep dive into all of them, because my deep dive in research and what I'm working on now is, to me, way much more important than this nonsense. But looking at it at face value, I was like, yeah, I could be questioning Ashlee, because I just felt like it's kind of crazy to put that statement out there knowing that Gabby Hanna's her series lit the internet on fire, and you weren't even specific on which one you saw. I thought that was a huge misspoke on her part. Misspoke? You know what I mean? So I thought that was kind of huge on her part, and so many people got mad because I was like defending Dustin, and I was just stating my opinion. I still think, Dustin shouldn't be making fun of Gabby Hanna's nose. I still think that, he likes to, after, reading people's comments, I did look at his Twitter, and I did look at, oh, okay, I can see how he can be perceived as a bully for sure. But honestly, guys, my opinion stands. Like, I felt like she should have been more specific. Now, people are upset because when Ashlee responded, I misspoke. Okay, but then I didn't, and I was okay to, like, accept, okay, she misspoke, it happens, we F up online all the time, it happens. But then what I didn't like was when she started to bring her mental health into the situation, and that was a no for me, because I think that mental health is just as equally as important as your physical health. But I didn't think, why did we need to know that you were like about to go to your therapist appointment? Why did we need to know that you were like in the parking lot of your therapist's office, you were about to go to your therapist appointment? Like, why did we need to know those things? I felt like that was kind of manipulative in a way, and a lot of people didn't like that either. you know, and that's how I felt. I felt like looking at this at face value, not really doing any research into this people, but just me looking at the conversation at face value, that's what it came off to me as. You know, I wasn't really sucking up to anyone. And then people really didn't like it when I said, because they thought I was really sucking up to Petty Page, because when Petty Page called Ashlee a racist, because, oh, let me read some comments. Don't Smokey Glow and Petty Page have beef? Do they have beef? I don't know. I don't know. Do they have beef? See, I'm out of the loop. I have no idea. Hey, Ashlee Kelly. Digital Pixel. Dustin had a point. That's what I was saying. So people were coming for me with that. They left like the meanest comments ever. Like, that's the second meanest comments. The first one was the Ace family stands, but I was like, oh my gosh, I just stated my opinion. Dustin didn't have to come at her so hard though. He was looking for a fight. I could give you that. I felt like he was looking for a fight. I felt like he was bored, but I don't know. Like, I felt that he still had a point as well. Like, I didn't, like, should he have stopped? Yes. Like, when she said she misspoke, and even if he wanted to question her a little bit more, I could understand, because that was huge. Like, why would you not, like, state what episode that you saw? You know, because she just left it up for speculation. And that's not really a smart thing to do. Like, and I've mentioned before, like, with James Charles, him leaving the door open up for speculation, you know? So, with his open conversation video. I don't know. I haven't found a YouTube that I agree with 100%. I feel like no one ever does, but it's definitely how persons... Okay. Reheat the Pasta says, I don't know. I haven't found a YouTuber that I agreed with 100%. Feel like no one ever does, but it's definitely how the person is as a whole, or at least what they show us. Hanny, isn't Dustin always trying to start some mess? I haven't watched his content in quite some time, ever since I, like, made a video about him, how I thought he was, like, a bully in a way. So I haven't really watched his content in some time, but I think sometimes they do come off as they can be bullyish, I think. But I don't know. I haven't paid close attention to them. And I don't know. Does anyone know if Smokey Glow and Petty Page have beef? Because I don't know that either. True, it's hard to elaborate on Twitter because of the character limit. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, Petty Page accused Ashlee of being a racist. And I couldn't fully agree or disagree with that. And here's why. Oh my gosh, my Alexa, turn off my light. Sorry, my lamp just kept, like, twitching and stuff because I need a new light bulb. So I was just like, let's just turn off the light. And sorry for those who have Alexas. But here's how I felt about that. So I felt like, is Ashlee a racist? I don't really know, because it could either be either way. Ashlee could have just been responding to Petty Page because she randomly inserted herself in all of this, you know? I was like, why did she even insert herself in all this? And then I realized that they were all friends. And I was like, uh-oh, because I liked Petty Page, but I didn't. And I was like, oh, shit. So now does she not like me either? Oh, well. But, you know, I was like, I just didn't feel like she needed to really insert herself in this. So I thought maybe it was possible that Ashlee was just coming for her because Petty Page decided she was going to insert herself in there. Or it could be possible that Ashlee was coming for her even stronger. Her energy was there with it because Petty Page was black. I don't know. So that's what I said, and people were just not happy with it. They really wanted me to just, like, no, you know, Petty Page was wrong. And I can't tell you if she was. I don't know what Ashlee was thinking in her head. I don't know if her motives were purely because Petty Page inserted herself into this. Like, I don't know that. I'm not gonna sit here being the black girl that I am and be like, oh no, she wasn't, when I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, people don't like that either. Those are my thoughts. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, this is called an honest conversation. People always disagree with me, and that's completely fine. But I'm also not gonna, like, say what I feel I think you guys should hear. I love how we're all, like, having an open conversation. The fact that Petty Page and Smokey Glow is not friends or something, I didn't know that shit. But you better believe after this live, I'm gonna try to Google that up to see what that's about. I don't know. You know? peach. I want to like drink this with a straw right now, but I have a feeling like I'm gonna be judged, so we're just gonna like do the sip sip. I like Petty Page, but I like her work, not herself. Her work, not herself. Use the straw. I know. Are you gonna judge me, y'all? I got lipstick on this straw too. There we go. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Hey, Willoween. I'm glad we're not talking about Gabby anymore. Sick of her. Super nice shade. Hey, thanks. Hey, girly, this is my first live of you that I actually see live. Love your personality and your content, by the way. An Aquarius gang. Hey, Aquarius, yay. Do you think that Gabby's video was fan-made? I'm sorry if you already addressed that. No, it's fine, Ashlee Kelly. You know what? It's possible, but the thing is, I can't, it's one of those things, guys, we can't put anything past Gabby, so I don't know. We can't put anything past her, so she could be telling us the truth, or she may very well not be. I don't know. I don't think it's a fan-made. I don't think it's fan-made. I love Aquarius. Yay. Paige accused Smokey of being... What? Did Petty Page really accuse Smokey Glow of being racist? Okay, I'll tell you right now. So I watched this YouTuber called the Mademoiselle, and she here's how I can tell you 50% of how Black creators feel about Smokey Glow. Okay, so for me, I made a video about Smokey Glow that I now privated because I realized that, you know, after watching her content, I'm like, okay, I don't fully dislike this chick, and I actually really do like her. Like, it just was a huge switch. I didn't like, because I made a video about Smokey Glow from her beef with Angelica Oles. I did not appreciate that friendship. Excuse me, sorry. I did not appreciate how Smokey Glow treated that friendship, which I don't even think... I even made in the video, it was actually a deep dive video. I might unprivate it now, but it was a deep dive video into how, who was wrong, who was right. And I called Smokey Glow out because I didn't like, I was like, if this is how you treat a friend, how about you talk to Angelica Oles? Okay, let me actually explain that whole situation real quick, just in case you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. So, Smokey Glow in December or November, whatever, did a collaboration with Angelica Oles. People came for Smokey or Hannah because of, they were like, how could you collaborate with Angelica Oles? She did this, that, and the other. She's like racist, blah, 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 right? So then Hannah pins a comment saying that she's going to look into the situation and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Angelica wakes up in the UK the next day and it's like, she wakes up to, you know, seeing Smokey Glow's video in the pinned comment, and she's pissed the fuck off. She's like, how dare you even, you know, respond to things like this? If we're supposed to be friends and you communicate with me, you talk with me, and then we can make a statement together. Don't respond first, because now it looks like that I'm in the wrong. And honestly, even though I tore in on Angelica Oles in that video, because I sure did, I also agreed with her too. I felt like if you're really friends, and that's why in that video too, I actually have a segment of what is friendship, because clearly I felt like Smokey Glow, I felt like her and Angelica Oles were not friends. So I really did tore into them with that video, but I felt really bad because, you know, me being a YouTuber now and really watching, you know, commentary channels and really understanding things, I felt differently now, and I love Hannah's content. I love watching her videos, and I don't know, it's just like in the future, now that I'm like a drama channel, because I wasn't a drama channel before that. I had a vlog channel, so that video was on my vlog channel. And so I was like, oh shoot, you know, I don't want to like ruin like any future friendships and all that jazz, or what could happen, I don't know. But anyways, I stated what I needed to state. Now, here's how some Black people feel about Smokey Glow. They feel like, although I love what she's doing, you know, speaking up about certain things, and, you know, even things in the Black community, and people also kind of feel like, okay, you're not also like the spokesperson for Black people either. I mean, I've heard the comments before, and here's what I can say for that. I feel like it's all coming from a good place. I feel like as long as her intentions are coming from a good place, and I'm not gonna about to sit here and argue in these streets about someone defending for Black rights. So that's how I feel about that. But I do know there are some other YouTube creators who are like, we don't need white people defending us. Like, we could, she's not the spokesperson for that. But with that being said, these same people and these same creators still follow Hannah because they love her content. But I do know there are creators out there who feel a certain type of way. It's like you can't win, you know, because she's not doing anything bad, in my opinion. Now, I don't know why Petty Page called her that. So I don't know. But to me, I like Hannah. I made my video about Hannah and I said what I said because that's how I felt, and I don't take it back. I did private it though, but I don't take back anything I said. And yeah, I like Hannah. So those are my thoughts with that. Let's see. Hannah knows she's handled the AO situation badly. Leah Blake. Yeah, she definitely handled the Angelica Old situation badly, and I did not like the fact that her explanation was an hour-long video. And that, you know what's so crazy, guys? That's actually how I found Dustin and what's his face, Nick. And because I was like, okay, who are these people? Because, you know, she went in on them, and so then I came across them and I was like, oh my gosh, I really love them, blah, 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 I really, really love them. And I've heard of, like, here's the thing, I've heard of them before, I had listened to them before, but I never, but then, I don't know, like, they weren't, like, I was never okay, I wasn't subscribed to them until that video, so, yeah, but I would totally love to hear your insight on the definition of friendship. Oh, okay. So, friendship, what did I say in that video? No, but I was more of saying, like, what it wasn't. Like, if you're truly friends with someone, especially, my explanation of is, if I'm friends, okay, I'll just use Hannah, for instance, or Smokey Glow. If I'm friends with her and we were beefing, I don't think it's appropriate for a friend to then go online and be like, hey guys, and respond to you guys first, so to speak. I think that if we're really friends, and I have YouTuber friends, we talk it out behind the scenes. Now, if I have some type of obligation where I needed to tell you guys, or hey guys, this is what's going on, I'd say something just along the lines of, hey, like, I definitely disagree with, okay, for instance, Smokey Glow, she got mad at Nick Snyder and Dustin Daley because Rich Lux had said some horrible, like, racist comments. And so she got mad that they didn't out him, you know, online, in public. And I was like, I don't understand that, Hannah, because if they're truly friends, how do you not know that they didn't tear into Rich Lux behind the scenes? Why does everything need to be public? You know, there's some things that don't if they're truly friends. So for me, I think, you know, friendship is just about respect. Respect one another. It's about, okay, if you have obligations to feel like you need to say something to the public, then here's what you say, just very quick, like, hey guys, you know what? You guys know how I feel about the thing. You guys know my views on things. So I just wanted to let you know, mind you, this is what I would say. I would just want to let you know that I did discuss, you know, my feelings on the situation behind the scenes, but I'm not going to disrespect my friend online. But just to let you know, I said everything I needed to say to my friend behind the scenes, but I don't feel like I need to disclose what that is online. So thank you guys for caring, but I just want to let you know, like, I'm also not going to be rude to someone who I valued as a friend. So, you know, something like that. But I'm not going to sit here and make a tell-all video or saying this is what they did wrong publicly. That's not how the shit works if you're truly friends with someone. It's plain and simple as that. So I wouldn't want that kind of thing. That's just my opinion. Hey, Phoenix. Sup, Blossom and Honest Conversers. Late and half asleep, and I'm here, homies. Hey, Phoenix. Yeah. Thanks, Kate. Yeah, like, I just feel like Hannah should have handled the situation privately with Angelica beforehand. That's what I'm saying. If it didn't work out, she could make a public statement afterwards. Raymond, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly... Raymond or Ramen? I feel so bad. I keep saying Raymond and then Ramen. But that is what I'm saying. I just didn't respect that, because that would also make me kind of fearful, and that would make me be kind of scared of forming a relationship with any type of YouTube creator, you know? So that's my thoughts on that, guys. Because I know I have YouTube friends. I have 3 YouTube friends, and we all talk behind like the scenes and stuff, and we've done like a collaboration before. No, I lied. I have 4 YouTube friends. And so we do talk and stuff, and we would never like out each other online or anything like that. So, yeah. Yep. But that's like real friendship. But they never even met. I mean, okay, you can still be friends and not meet each other. It's fine. But still, like, yeah. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm a bit late. So I'm rewatching. I just can't understand why they can't sign NDAs and not talk about each other. Hey, Pira Cause Entertainment. Oh, so now we're talking about Gabby Hanna, how they can't sign NDAs. Yeah, the whole thing is stupid to me at this point. I think someone's making money off of this. Gabby Hanna says it's the drama channels that are making money off of her. But you don't think she's making some type of coin off of this? You know what I mean? Like, she's just... What's your opinion why Gabby Hanna is posting the rest of the series, especially including the Jessi Smiles episodes after she's been debunked? Because I promise you, I don't use this term lightly, but I think she's delusional. I think she wants to make her, I think she wants to, there's something that she feels like she needs to prove. And so she's doing this because she feels like, I need the world to know my story, okay? No matter what. That's what and I'm like, girl, like, no one gives a shit. We all know Alex was lying. Yeah, Alex lied. And now he's about to come out with a video to probably debunk everything she said. But I honestly believe Alex ass lied. Well, you said that as I typed it. Like, you know, that's how I feel. Like, Gabby, I don't know. I was going to be like one of those sayings, I don't know who needs to hear this, but actually it's Gabby. You need to hear this. No one gives a shit about your receipts anymore. That's the problem. She's not realizing that no one gives a shit about it. We care that you just apologize. That's all we care. If we honestly got a video from Gabby from every single day of her series titled, I'm sorry, I bet you the whole entire world would watch. Everyone would watch. You know, if that's all we got, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It should be like the sorry series, the apology series. But, you know, her brain only processes info that confirms her delusions. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've never seen anyone so delusional. Like, and guys, if you've been following me from the beginning of this series, you know that I really went in and was trying to fresh slate, trying to give Gabby Hanna the benefit of the doubt. Like, I was trying to do all of that, but I don't know. She, after that whole Escape the Night shit, and then Daniel Prada came out and Joey Graceffa, I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm over it. Like, the fact that she didn't show up for her fittings, I was done. I was done. I was like, no, I can't do Gabby Hanna anymore. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. The peach one is so much better. So this was the peach Crown Royal. Obviously, if you are 21 years of age or older, and then if you are in Canada, was it like 18 years of age or older? Anyways, just be legal, and if you are legal, get the peach, because now I'm just drinking this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I miss the peach. She only wants to see you watch. She only wants to see you watch, can't see. Try the salted caramel crown. Ooh, is the salted caramel crown good? Like, I get really picky with stuff because it's not like I could return it if I don't like it, you know? But yeah, this one definitely I would have to drink with Coke, because I was feeling the peach, but I am not feeling just like the regular crown. I'm like, oh my goodness. But anyways, yeah, those are my thoughts, guys, on Gabby Hanna's 5-minute video today. Alexa Jones, it's so good. It comes out Oh, comes out at Christmas. Ooh, that's exciting. Crown and Kroger classic combo. Yes. Okay, so, and then for those of you who are still here, I was thinking about doing, I wanted to do something for October, like Vlogtober, and do like a true crime thing. And let me know what you guys think about that. I was thinking of doing every single day of October a true crime. In October, I'm also supposed to be in Ireland, but if I start earlier, like on it, after I'm done with my Anna Campbell video and I have a Britney Spears video. So after I'm done with those two videos, then I want to start doing like a true crime thing. It'd be like 20-minute videos every single day in October, and really like do some like cute editing, like be really scared. Like my goal is to like scare the living daylights out of people in this editing, like within the first 5 minutes. I mean, I'm definitely going to tell a story, don't get it twisted, you know what I mean? But like I really just always wanted to be that person on like Snapped telling the story, or investigative Discovery Channel. Because let me know what you think about it. October, it's a few months away, but if I'm going to be editing the way how I want, I gotta start on it like soon, pretty soon. But yeah. Hey Annie, I love true crime. Just please be respectful for victims and do solid research. So much false info out there. Yeah, that's the thing with true crime. Here's how I feel about true crime. It's so, like, it's people like to get on YouTubers about it, but I'm like, I see no one hitting up the whole entire network of the Investigative Discovery Channel for doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, where I would get my information would be from, like, those channels. It would be from, because I don't want to, because doing something like that, especially vlogging every single day or recording things like that every single day, it's just easier to kind of do research off of, like, a network or so, and then if that network was wrong, you know, then I'm going to leave like some where I got my resources from too. So I love true crime channels that are honest to the cases and fair to the victims. A lot of them just clickbait and spread false info. You know, I kind of want to do things like, I mean, like, I don't think I do anything like Ted Bundy. I don't know. Like, I don't know. But I do want to look into, or if I just want to go back into, like, I don't know, like the 20s. Or I don't exactly know how it's going to work out yet. But I do want to step my foot into it. Because I hear so many people saying they don't like true crime people because they monetize off of, like, unalive people. But I don't see it as that though. I thought it'd be like just interesting to kind of like a storytelling, you know? That's what would be fun to do. So I don't know. But let me know. I think you'll do a great job on delivering the type of content. Great video about true crime YouTubers. True crime YouTubers. I hopefully I do it in a way. I just hope to do it in a way that is like, I'm not disrespectful, but I hope to just do it in a way that, you know, I'll be getting my information right now from network stuff. Like, I'll look at a lot of what, like, network TV and what they've talked about. And that, I think that's the smartest route to get my information from is, you know, information that's already out there, like, in the public on a network, on television and things like that. So, yeah. Talk about missing and murder indigenous people. Okay, so here's the thing, and I want to stay away from unsolved mysteries because, one, I love my life, and if it's an unsolved mystery, then that means there's also an unsolved killer. So I stay away from those. I really just want to, like, I wanted to do I think it was Martha like, in Greenwich, I forget. Thanks, Christine. But I wanted to do some cases that already solved, and, you know, I worked in Greenwich, and so there's people in the family that I've met, and I wanted to do things like that. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm all over the place. But did you see my comment? It disappeared. Historical ones are interesting too. Your comment. Kate, sounds amazing, but I'm just warning you that if the editing is really going to be like that, it will 100% get demonetized or age restricted. Don't know how you feel about that specifically. I don't know. We'll like, I'm just gonna test out the waters. Whatever happens, happens. Like, as much as I obviously would love to make money on YouTube, you know, I make sacrifice. You know, there are plenty of videos that are demonetized or age restricted or on my channel. I mean, like the Gabby Hanna and Jessi Smiles video, add suitability on there, you know, because I'm talking about like trauma and things like that. So I mean, I do YouTube for, like, if I'm doing something like this, it's because I'm passionate about it. Now granted, obviously, I would definitely love to make my coin, but you know, I find, like, I'm just so passionate about just like filming and then editing and telling the story, so that's more important to me than the actual getting paid. But with that being said, I of course would love to get paid, but you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather just tell the story and have it be a really great work of art and to really deliver the message well than about the money. So yeah, I'm late, but if this live is about Dustin Daley, I can't stand it. And Nick Snyder. I actually enjoyed drama channels before they came along. They are literally parasitic to the drama community. Hopefully, for the art man, hopefully you find a solved one to talk about. It's a huge problem and more attention needs to go to murdered indigenous women. So sad. Don't do Ted Bundy, please. Don't do Ted Bundy. Yeah, well, we will definitely see, but one more, Nick Snyder and Dustin Daley. Those are, just to end my thoughts on them, I'm not going to necessarily say I never watch like any of their videos again, but I just hope that it's not completely true, because like I said, I haven't done like a huge deep dive or done any research into them. I really haven't. But I don't know, maybe I should. Like, I don't know. I need to look more into these people, but my responses, my reactions are based off on face value things, okay? So it's just with that whole Ashlee, Lillie, Nick Snyder, Petty Page, Dustin Daley whole drama, all of my reactions were based off on face value things and what I saw and how the argument happened. Just wondering, what is your stance on the Gabby Jessi situation? Maybe you could talk about the mountain with the 4 faces on it and how those people stole the land of the indigenous people. Huh. That'd be interesting. Glad I found your channel. Hey, Jenny. I am excited to find a YouTuber that is good at editing. Yes, I love it. I cannot steal that. I love it so much. Yes, all of these stories, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna look back onto the comments on this video and the chats and kind of jot down some stories, and yeah, we'll see. And then for those of you who are like worried that my like true crime stuff in October, because now I think I might just end up doing it, will be age restricted. There's also something you can do when you apply on YouTube, like they'll let you know if it is age restricted or what. I can also take out too, so. But Paige has gotten herself tied up with some pretty problematic people, but has been problematic herself. I need to look blessed. I need to really look more into Petty Page. I really haven't. I just followed her. I liked her a lot. She added me like in a video one time, and I just was watching her content, and I absolutely loved her. So that's all I know of her. I don't really know her past scandals. I never really dived into that, because it's like, dive into Anna Campbell, Britney Spears, or Dustin Daley, Petty Page, Nick Snyder. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I'd rather spend my time doing I'd rather do a live on them than to really like sit and do a deep dive on them, you know? Maybe crimes that were historically hidden or something like that. Yeah, thanks, Kat, for the suggestion. Yeah, we'll see. Like, I will do some research, and I was also into like Egypt stuff too and mummy stuff. I just want to deliver something that's scary, that's appropriate, where I'm not offending anyone. So we will see, but I have a lot of Petty Page gives me weird and fake vibes. I feel like she doesn't really care about, for example, Jessi Smiles. She just feeds on the drama. And then Hanny says, I like her personality on face value too. Haven't watched her too much, but I'm upset to hear she's got some BS going on. Cameo says, watch tea time videos. Just wanted to say Gabby, oh, it's disappearing. Just want to say Gabby is not making herself look good. She really just needs to exit stage left or just exit. For true crimes, please give a disclaimer. I think that would be great. Look forward to your series. Thank you. Oh, mummies, yes. Yeah, Spice Pink, it's about to end. Like, yeah, so we talked about, but definitely I'm gonna keep this video up, guys, so definitely feel free to go back to it. We talked about Gabby Hanna, how I feel about her, how I feel about that video that she just uploaded a few hours ago, and then we dived into the whole Dustin Daley, Nick Snyder, Petty Page, and Ashlee Lillie drama that they had on Twitter going. And it's so funny because I looked at Dustin and Nick's videos and they actually haven't posted in a while. So that's interesting. But yeah, we talked about a bunch and I really love doing these lives. I can't wait to do more of them. Like, I was just sitting here bored and I'm like, hey, let's do a live, you know? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate every one of you guys that watch these lives. Like, I'm so grateful, man, because I started this channel almost 4 months ago, maybe 4 months ago. So that's exciting. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon on the next video or the next